Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. Okay, I think that, and I'm hoping you understand, if you could take this as the reading for, which is why I did a little bit of a longer spread, this is the spread that I'm actually going to do for the April uh, videos. I think it gets us some really good detail here, okay? Plus, I don't feel that we're walking away from the monthlies with, I think we're walking away with what we know, right? But I don't think we're walking away with something that that can help us, right? And I would rather give you something that you can use to help you than tell you something and not tell you how to get out of it or into it or away from it. Okay, so I think that this will help here. And I think that it's funny that today's throw, let's try to meditate on this for the rest of the week, at least until Friday, and I'll do a Friday, Saturday, Sunday weekend throw, but at least today, maybe Wednesday and Thursday, because this is going to take more than a day to contemplate, okay? There's a lot more cards and it's going somewhere. There's a roadmap here, okay? Now, in the center is our lesson, okay? The top left is what you hope and want, what's on your mind, what you would like to happen, what will likely happen. This will be your outcome, basically. What hinders you here from progress, what balances you, what motivates you, and what you have forgotten. Okay? And this is our overall energy. Okay? So we've got the Four of Wands as our overall energy. Okay? That card really just speaks of, really, really tending to. It's not just what you reap from your harvest, it's what are you planting, right? What are you incorporating into your life? Where is your structure? What is your, are you tending to the foundation in your home, in your life, in your health, and in the things that you're doing? Are you, it's not just incorporating things and culminating things, it's how are you taking care of them, right? Okay, so that's our overall energy coming in. It's just an assessment of, our lives and how we're tending to that, okay? All right, because the things that we get and our lessons and our blessings, it's our responsibility to take care of them, right? So that was a message there for you. So, okay, the center is our lesson, and that is the Four of Swords, okay? And that is just, assessing, it's the sun comes up, the sun goes down, the sun comes up, the sun goes down. How are we spending our days, right? Are we spending our days in ways that we want to do them? Or are we spending our ways just, like the hamster on the wheel? We're just going through the motions, but we're not really engaged fully in our day-to-day lives, right? All right. Now, what you hope and want is the Four of Cups. Okay, you want change. That card, I love Renoir. He is my ultimate favorite. I could get lost in his paintings for forever. Okay, this is when the music changes, so does the dance. This is the Four of Cups. Okay, look at, things change, relationships change. What are you tending to? What are, your foundations? What are you doing to enrich them, right? Not just one-on-one relationships, life in general, your life, yours, okay? Okay. That's what you hope and want. You're looking for a change somewhere, right? What is on your mind is the Tower card. You just want change. You just want change in your life, and that's basically all that is. And the good news is that it's the Tower card, so it's the universe is going to help you, okay? And what we have on the other side is what you hope will happen in the situation, okay? And that's the Two of Wands. This is where you're going to have to really it's a good thing that it shows up there, because you do want change, right? You just don't know, like I'm hearing often, what that is or how to do it, okay? So this is the first step towards getting somewhere, is the deciding that you are not going to stay where you are. So let's flip the question that we've been asking ourselves, and a lot of the readings that I've been doing, and a lot of the coaching sessions that I've been doing, and a lot of the emails, right? We're trying to make change. We just don't know where we're supposed to be and what we're supposed to do. The first rule to that, honestly, is take your verbiage in a different direction with that. We are always right where we are, period. We're not supposed to be going anywhere. It's where do you want to go? Where are you being led, right? Be led somewhere. Don't chart the course. Just where are you? Listen to yourself. Where are you? Where do you really, where's the calling there? Okay? So flip it around and just know where it's not. Because when we start from a where we definitely don't want to be, it gets a lot more clearer as to where we do want to go, okay? And we don't need to drop anchor in the first place that we go. Try different things. That's what this is all about, right? It's about change. Try different things, okay? Because you're not happy where you are, right? Life can get complacent sometimes when we're not in it. When we just go through the motions here, we get, we wake up on a Friday and we're like, oh, we're glad it's Friday, but, the week was not spectacular. There were no whatever. So anyhow, what will likely happen here, though, is the Three of Coins, okay? It's, the reward, again, is in the journey. It's not in the destination, okay? And that's what the Three of Pentacles really means. It's a card of works, but this journey is a card of works. Our lives, our purpose for being here, right, is just that. It's to find things that we enjoy doing. What are we good at? Put the things to use, right? That's what it is. So go try things. You don't even have to like it. It's just, again, it's one more thing that you do or don't like, right? So it helps to thin the herd here, okay? Now, what hinders you here, what hinders progress in this, is the Ace of Coins, okay? The Ace of Coins is health, wealth, and well-being, right? But it's also, what does that stand for you, right? Money is freedom, right? What does it afford you, right? People aren't working or spending all of their time at work to get money, to just have money, right? What does monetary freedom mean to you? Okay, because what's hindering you is you may be too fixated on just money and what the instant gratification of it can give you, instead of thinking, okay, I can figure out how to budget my money more so that I can accumulate more and maybe take a part-time job, or maybe be able to not be so trapped in the job that I don't like because I've got financial responsibilities. If that's the case here, and you're just not able to do certain things, if you know what it is that you want to do, but you're financially obligated, to responsibilities that you've got, that would be your first step in this journey. Your first step would be trying to get a budget in place and just, check things off your list one by one, so that frees up, the stuck feeling that you've got. You're not trapped. The worst feeling is being trapped financially in something and just it's self-defeating is what it is. It's a really bad place to be. So maybe that is your first step towards this. Where can I clear out some of this, right? And start to set something up where, because that sets up the spiral too for instant gratification, where we spend and never really get ahead, until we start to see it accumulate, like losing weight, right? You're not gonna, day one, whatever, day two, day three, oh, okay. And you know what I mean? It picks up momentum. It's like anything like that. We need to see the reward for it, right? Give it some time, okay? So that's what's hindering, I think, you from actually being able to make changes. And that's a horrible place to be. You know, we've all been there. Okay. Now, what balances you is the Knight of Swords. Okay. Try different things. So what if you fall? You get back up. Again, it's just one more thing that you know you like or you don't like. It's better to try something than to have not tried it at all, right? Because regret is the worst. It's just the worst, because where do you go from there, right? You go here. You try different things, okay? Now, what motivates you is the Ten of Swords, okay? Again, it's a card of, you know what, this hurt, we're not going to do that again, but this was nice, so maybe we'll start to go this way. It's just, it's you know, it's endings and beginnings. It's trying new things. It's going different ways. It's you know, it's change. Change motivates you, okay? And what balances you is that also. Those two go very, very hand in hand here, okay? Now, what you've forgotten in this is the Ace of Swords, okay? It's, again, and I think this came up one day too, it's learning to dance in the storm. It's learning to not let your life stop because, you know, one part of it is crapped out. And I think that that's why I like how this looks, because I also want to give you a visual. I'm a big advocate of filling your life with boxes. And in that should be the things that are important to you, so that when one box gets taken out, your life doesn't crumble. You've got other things that are important to you. You know what I mean? That's why we shouldn't fixate and stop our lives until a relationship gets here, or until the perfect job gets here. Fully engage in your life, because these are the little pebbles, these are the stepping stones that fill your life, like this, right? So I think that what we really need to think about is what we don't like, to know what we do like, to know what we don't want, to know what we do want, okay? And the lesson in this is to not go through the day to day, right? To not just go through the motions. You've got to be fully engaged in this, okay? And what you've forgotten in this is you know how to do this, right? It's you know, we've all been through ups and downs and trials and whatever. We've all survived them, right? So learn how to fill your boxes here. Fill your boxes in your life. If you want to, you know, go in a different direction with a job, and yet we just discussed the financial restraints there. Say, for instance, you know, painting is you wanted to do that and you know, design whatever, right? Do that in your free time, you know, because what that does too is it does get the energy moving. And you may decide, you know what, this was good in theory, but I just don't, it's too exhausting, or it's too this, or it's too that. It's okay. It's one thing that you've tried and you've checked out of your box, and you know you don't like it, right? So that's all. We're just getting energy moving here, okay? So I think that that's great. So really think about that today and tomorrow, you know, and really just maybe put some things on paper, you know, and that always helps. I'm a big advocate of that, because we're visual creatures, and what we think in our heads is quite different when, you know, we're looking at it with our peepers there, okay? It really does help, okay? So I hope that this helped you in some way. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will be out with the monthly soon, okay? Thank you so much.